Hey there, Maple Community Church Serve Team members. I'm coming to you today as a companion to our 221 concept document that you're going to be receiving very shortly. If you're part of any of our Serve teams, you'll know that our Serve team season works a little bit like a hockey season, kind of the 2019-2020 season, and it usually starts from September and works its way through to the end of June. And that's when you commit to serve a one-year term on whatever team you've chosen or whatever teams you've chosen to serve on and you've been part of. We all know that because of COVID-19 and everything that's happened so far in 2020, everything's been turned on its ear and sideways and backwards and upside down. And many of you have been asking, so my serve team time on my team is now coming to a conclusion. What does that look like? And we wanted to make sure we communicated with you very clearly. And what we want to do is make a few asks or a few comments. We know that the serve team season in the life of our church concludes at the end of June. And then usually people take the month of July to consider a new team or whether they want to continue serving on their current team. And then in August, you kind of re-up for the new season that would go from the fall of 2020 into the winter, spring of 2021. And then it would all start again. The heart and the desire behind all of this is to provide a way to keep health and keep people from burning out and keep people from just serving in a team forever and then never having a way out if you want to change the team you want to be a part of. And so that's the heart behind all of it. And so in the document that you've received with this video, we're trying to outline some ways for us to do this. Now, we know ministry's been turned completely backwards and upside down, and some teams aren't operating at all. Some are operating at half capacity, and there's so many different options and ways that we're doing ministry in these days. And some of those things, many of them, are going to continue into the summer, into the fall, and forever. We're not going to discontinue those. And so we wanted to communicate with you on behalf of the pastoral team, the leadership, and all the leaders of the different teams, and make some requests and some suggestions. So as you read the document today, please know that our heart is not to make you feel like you need to be done on whatever team you're serving on. It's also not meant to make you feel guilty like you need to stay on the team you're on if you want to conclude and switch to a different team. What it is meant to say is this: we love you. We believe in the gifts that God has put in your life and the impact that it can have both within our church and through our church in our city. And we believe in that in your life, and we want to empower that and equip that and foster that. Now, with that said, there's been a lot of change. There's a lot of new things that we're trying. This is a time of experimentation and innovation. And so we want to lean into that significantly so that we can be the best that we can be and honor God with how we share the message as well as we can possibly do it. So we'd like you to read the document that's come along with this video, that's come along with the email from your serve team leader, and consider whether you would continue on just a little bit longer until we find out the pieces that are going to be put in place in the next few months, or maybe continue until then, or maybe if you really do feel like it's time for you to be down in your current team, would you consider one of our new ways to get involved that's listed in the document and get back to us. We'd like to give you till Tuesday, June 23rd. About a couple weeks from today, and we'd like you to prayerfully consider staying on part of your team now unless you really feel to conclude. And if you do, would you consider joining another team or another area of ministry, because we think your gifts and talents could be used there for sure, and that you could feel fulfilled and growing and serving the Lord in maybe a new way that you hadn't considered before. There's lots of new opportunities, and we don't know what the future is yet to unfold. So thank you so much for serving this year, kind of on your hockey team, MCC, from fall 2019 to spring, winter 2020. And this serve season's now over, and we're about to head into a new serve season. We're not quite sure exactly what it's going to look like, but we still want you part of the team. We want you on part of our specific teams, and we'd love to see you use your gifts for the Lord and be developed and grown and equipped and part of something greater than just yourself on your own. So God bless you. Thanks for everything. Please read the document, and your serve team leader will be getting back to you soon. God loves you. You're doing great, and we know God has great things in store. Have a great day. Bye-bye.